All right, back we go. Another video. If I can find my face here. All right, it is Friday, January 22nd. Let's take a look at some more stocks. MBIO. All right, MBIO. Float 50 million. Market cap 225 million. Insiders own 23%. Institutions 25%. It's not bad. No debt. 2 million. Clinical stage biopharmaceutical company. Focuses on development commercialization of broad range antigens, receptors. It's founded March 13, 2015. Headquarters in Worcester, Massachusetts. 497,000 buys, no sells. Let's look at FinViz. Minus 55 million income, no sales. 50 million float on FinViz. No recent news in this at all. I'm pretty dead. So let's see what they have here. Next generation onycholotic herpes simplex virus. It's their MB108, I guess, line. They have a 101 line, 107, 106, 105, 103, 102. Agreement with Nationwide Children's Hospital for development of oncolytic virus for treating GBM and Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center. So, translating medical breakthroughs to cell and gene therapies. That's what they do. Rare diseases. Monthly on this, we have August 31st. And then here we go. See, the monthly came back and forth, and here we go. The round sideways for a few years. Now we're trying to go up. Look at the weekly. Been chopping around. We look like we want to test that next level. See up here with the 1213 crashing down. This held that 2 level pretty good. It tested almost twice. And you can see here, what line do you see here? What is this line? It's about 560. Look how we touched it. Bounce down, broke through in 2019, and then came all the way back again. Like chopping in this range, pretty much 250 to 450. Now even on the run, like these stocks have been. You have this bottomed, and then took off at 524. Excuse me. And then here we go. The 550 line we want to break again. So we want to break this and hold, and it looks like I think this time we can do it because look at the volume building. Big volume. It's been racing towards this line. See this? Look at the straight line up. So if we break 550, it looks for 6 plus, 6 to 7, maybe even 8. See that line there? That big wick candle. So look at this 13 over 20 EMA. This falls back. You want 425 to hold right here. Or else you're going back into this, see this back and forth and much lower. So it seems like they have a lot going on. So potential is there for that to keep running. ARTL Artilio Biosciences, 13 million float, 17 million market cap. Insiders in at 13%, institutions 17%. No debt. It's only valued at 2.93 billion enterprise value. Development stage company engages in discovery, licensing, developing, commercializing treatments that modulate the endocannabinoid system. It was founded by James Manley, May 2nd, 2011, headquarters in San Diego. 50,000 buys, no sells. All right, let's look at FinViz. All right, so no news January 14th is financial results. Nothing before that. I don't see nothing here. Is a pipeline ART 2713, G protein receptor phase 1, ART 1211.11, inflammatory bowel disease, post traumatic stress disorder. and the ART 26.12. So they have a few things going on here. So that's good to know. Monthly, we have back in 2017, it's chopped around 1, then it's really exploded in 2019, all the way up to 5. And then, as you can see in the weekly, it came back down. See that big spike up and came down again. Found that 50-cent line, which looks pretty good. So in a wider range here, you can see 2020, then we eventually dropped huge. 50-cent line held November. It looks like a bottom for now. And look what you see here at the 150 line. Look at these spikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe 15 spikes this 150 line. That is a big line. And then back here, even more spikes. October. So the way it's going again at bottom November, filled the gap. We're up. Pulled back a little bit. Nice to the 90-cent line. See, that's what you wanted to do on a pullback. Today, again, a nice volume day. You want this 90 cents to hold right now. And then, race towards 125, 150, which it looks like it's going to do at this point. And then after we get over 150, have a base there. And then, 175. Look up here. 175, maybe 3 plus. Eventually longer term. But once we get over this, it's looking very good. That's big resistance, though. It could be tough. We might battle that for a while. But another good chart, looking pretty good to the long side. ARPO. Let's see what this stock. ARPO Pharmaceuticals, 39 million float, 61 million market cap. Insiders in 16%, institutions 41%. It's very good. No debt. But it's only worth 8 million. Say the market cap's much higher. It's another biopharmaceutical company engaged in research development of treatments for ocular diseases. The company was founded by Joseph H. Gardner, November 16, 2007, Cincinnati, Ohio. A lot of sells there. Wow, look up. A lot of buys too. They don't add it up. Sometimes, for some reason, they don't do it. All right, 4 million in income, 15 million in sales, minus 4 million income, 39 million share float. Any news here? See nothing recently. Company's lead product is razuprotafib, small molecule activator of Tie2 pathway. Completed the phase 2B. Develops also ARP 1536. Is a phase 1, another phase 1 for inflammatory bowel disease. Collaboration with Quantum Leap Healthcare for evaluation of its razuprotafib treatment, acute respiratory distress syndrome. Patients with moderate to severe COVID-19. All right, so here is 2018, 4. This is like the all-time high. We've touched it a few times and dropped like a rock 2019. On the weekly, just had that big move in 2019. Then look at this gap down, 425, all the way to 125, and we kept going. There's a big gap. And then we formed this double bottom. Looks like at 50 cents. And then we worked our way up. And then we have another gap here. Gap down at $1, right at the $1 zone. Look at that. Now we're coming back up. Very oversold. And this is where I like at this $1 level. All right, right here. So your 50-cent level is important. Take this line out. And the other important line is the $1 line. Each line is important, 50 cents. And this is where it's been so recently. So look at us here. Look at this, the rounding about again. Like I said, you drop back from the dead. You're rising from the grave. You're not dead yet. And look at this. You explode up. You want to live. These stocks want to live. So there we go. It's made it like halfway towards the gap, maybe a little less. It's got a lot of room to run here. Looks like they got some things good in the pipeline. Yeah, this one held, which was nice. So I think we can challenge back up here. And yeah, 175 line looks pretty big too. But your new line right here now is going to be this line, this 230 line. Because that's where it recently was at, about there. It's about just over 225. So here you go. Made it way up. Made its way up. Came back. Here's one. Weird drop. Sometimes it does that. Look at that. After beautiful green day, then we dropped. But we're oversold here. And it's holding this one, which is good. See, it's a new base, $50. Come up. I like this a longer term. It's looking really good on this. Let's look for news, maybe something next week. Pop that. QFIN, last one. All right, 360 Digitech, 104 million float, higher float, 2 billion market cap. Cash 1 billion. This is penny stock, that's for sure. Look at the revenue and assets, 1 billion plus, 56% stock splits, 37% insiders talking, not talking about this. 37% insiders owned, 21% institutions. Debt only 27 million. Enterprise value a little bit overvalued right now. So, holding company which engages in the provision of digital consumer finance platform. Let's see here. It's credit application through settlement. 360 Finance was founded July 25th, 2016, headquarters in Shanghai, China. See no data here. No insider information. All right, QFIN, 420 million in income, sales 1.95 billion. So this is like a monster. Short float is 107 million. No news in this. December to November going back. There's nothing recently. So it's a digital consumer finance platform under 360 Jayateo brand, People's Republic of China. Okay, anything else does it say here? Other service as well as guaranteed for defaulted loans. All right, the monthly on this. Yeah, this is like 1590 back and forth. Exploded to 24. Look at this hammer right here. You have a reverse head and shoulders. There's your hammer. Just hammered out right to about 650. Then we exploded up. You can see this in the weekly. Look at this. Up 2019 and it finally bottomed right here. Look at that cross. That cross is a change of direction at the bottom of a pattern. That is a classic pattern right here. And then we worked our way up. Yeah, I can even say shoulder, shoulder. And then this is the head on the reverse shoulders, head and shoulders. Yeah, look, we explode up here. On the daily, 18 lines big. We hit that back in July, August. Then 11 line, you can see this back in recently. So here we are now. Let's look at recent. Yeah, touches 10 line bounced, came close again a few times. It's been on a great run from 10 plus to 15. Yeah, you're far away from that 13 EMA again. So this could pull back all the way to 13 maybe. And then, form a base and go back up. It's really overbought. So I think we can get back to 18. I'm not sure next week. It might pull back a little bit and then work its way up. But longer term, even it could be a few weeks. This is looking possibly like it'll challenge at 18. But you got to see what it does next week. If it comes here and bounces, that's a great buy. If it keeps going, then you're going to have to wait for that 10 level again. It might challenge that. So, but when it's this far extended, that looks like a selling candle, but you don't know. The way the market's been, like these candles, it might just be nothing and keep going. But just watch it, see if anything happens with that. It's been running well. And that's it for these 4. Please subscribe to Mike Cayman Trades on YouTube. Hit that like button. Trade ideas is in my link. Twitter, Mike Frank 007. TikTok, Mike Frank III. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. Stock Twits, Mike Cayman Trades. And that's it. We're out for now. Peace.